You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Welcome to Rom Wills About That Business. Rewarding yourself. I'm going to tell you what. I always talk about work, and one of my weaknesses is a tendency to be a workaholic. That's one of my weaknesses. It's kind of like how I have my fun, but I'm just like, you know what? Let me reward myself. It's kind of like when you go to the gym, and you on that strict diet, you lifting, you pushing yourself, but you still have a cheat day. You should do that. I mean, I know y'all working hard. You want to work hard. You want to have that business, that freedom. Well, let me get into that freedom thing. A lot of people say they want to work hard to have freedom, but then they're working all the time. You still need to reward yourself. Now, I had a very good month last month. Or last few weeks. Well, the last few months, really. Actually, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw I got a Italian twine watch. And that's a black-owned company. So I've been supporting them. I've actually supported them to the point they actually gave me, they sent me a gift. They sent me a gift. They sent me like this little wallet. And, but that was a reward, a gold watch. See, I don't have to wait till I'm retired to get the gold watch. So I got me a gold watch. Nice. It's a nice looking thing. In fact, I have to, as of the day I'm recording, I have to take it to a watch repair. I got to take it to a watch repair. Not to repair it, but the band. Like, this isn't a side little tangent. If you get a watch, you do have to. Typically, with the band, you're not going to get one of those expandable bands you just put it on and go. Typically, you need to take it to some watch place so they can take a couple pegs out and fit it to your wrist. It's very important. That's a little bit of style game right there, but it's very important. And actually, the watch is very important for business. Let me just finish this tangent. The watch game is important for business anyway. If you pick up any business magazine, and there's a lot of, there are many ads for watches. And in fact, if you pick up some of those high-end magazines that show off high-end products and talk about vacations and stuff like that, like some like Rob Report, not only will you see cars, but you will see timepieces. Time is very important. So, and that's really, I think I might or might not have talked about it, but I'll probably get around to it. Time is very important, so watches are very important. Now, nowadays, you don't have to wear a watch as much, and because I actually don't if I'm just going around casual, because my watch is too good. I don't want to, if I got to wear one, I want to be dressed up too. But that's a whole other thing. But you want to reward yourself, and that's the whole point of me getting that particular watch. It was more like a reward. I was like, okay, did good. Let me do something. Let me do something nice. Like sometimes I might go someplace real fancy to eat. As a reward. I mean, if I make my sales go. Make my sales go, and end of the month I'm going to San Diego. So, end of June rather. I keep thinking it's June now, but I digress. But you want to reward yourself. You want to give yourself the feeling of, okay, I did this hard work. Set a goal for yourself. It's just like when I used to do gym sales. There was always I was part of a bigger company, and the overall sales director would always set a goal. Say, okay, y'all make this goal. We got this cruise that we're going to put you on. And I remember the top salesman was like already planning the trip. He was like, oh man, that'd be great to go with, because he knew he was going. In fact, he was so good, any incentive should have been given to the second best person, because this person just blew everybody else. And speaking of business, that particular person got his own fitness company now anyway. So, but you want to reward yourself. And not just reward yourself every day. I say maybe set a goal. Here's how you do it. You set a specific goal. Say, okay, when I make this goal, this is what my incentive is. And that's what they do with a lot of sales people, other than The obvious one of getting commission. Like if you reach a certain goal, you get this. You get this. You get something, a trophy. In fact, that's actually good business practice. That's actually good business practice. Say if you have a system type of business where you have employees, you want to reward them. It's like if it's sales, they say, okay, if y'all make this is what I'm going to give you. For example, back when I was doing the sales thing, back when I was doing sales at a gym, I had a young lady who would help me out. She would help me out. She wouldn't try to steal sales, and that's another conversation. So she wouldn't front on me trying to take any of my business. So she would help me out. She referred people to me. So my incentive to her was, I'd say, okay, if I make my sales go, I'm going to pay for your nails. Boom, I made my sales go. She got some nice new nails. There's another story about that I told someplace else, but that's too much of a tangent. But, it didn't involve me hooking up with her. Get your minds out the gutter. But you want to have that reward. If you have employees, have some type of reward. Reward yourself. If you're a solopreneur, say, okay, if I do this, if I make this go, this happens. This is what I'm going to do for myself. And you can splurge on it. It don't have to be anything great. It don't have to be anything great. Like I have an overall sales goal for the year. And after, when I make it, I actually have to think of an incentive, something I'm going to give myself once I make it. Maybe I'll go out to dinner with somebody nice. I don't know. Go on a trip, something. But remember, when you do this, reward yourself. Reward yourself, even if you have employees. Reward yourself. But it got to be, don't make it something, don't make it like an easy goal. Make it something that you got to challenge yourself for. Be sure and do that. That's the main thing. Challenge yourself. You got to challenge yourself on that goal. That's what you got to do. You got to make it happen in that way. So anyway, that's all I got for today. Let's go make that money.